Other thing that I can't overlook, Peter, which is so great to say when you're talking about short game, is the old saying, it's an old adage, putt when you can putt. If you can't putt, then chip. If you can't chip, then pitch. If you can't pitch, then flop. And so many people get this wrong. And I go by that. I am a big believer. Like the first thing I do when I get up to a shot around the green, I'm like, can I putt this? Because if I can putt it, I'm putting it. Now, why would I not be able to putt it is because the grass has too many holes in it and the ball is going to like ricochet everywhere and there's like going to be no control. Or the grass is so long and if I try to putt it, I'd have to try to hammer it. And then as soon as it gets through that grass, it's so unpredictable as to how far it will go. If it's like very clean fringe or first cut, as we call it, right? And it's nice turf, like at a nice course, you could very easily putt it. I mean, I played some, really nice country clubs in my life, and where you're a member is a beautiful place too, and you could definitely putt.
A lot of aprons.
Yeah, beautiful to easily putt on those. Yeah, and so I think that's another thing is, and then when would you decide to pitch versus chip? And so it's like, okay, now I can't putt, so I'm probably going to chip it. But then it's like, well, when can I not chip? You can't chip it if it's sloping away from you and it's just going to run off the green again, right? Because the goal of chipping would be I would say, to get your ball onto the green and it stay there.
Water immediately.
That too, or the water, right? Because then it's like, okay, if I chip it over the water, it's going to still have too much run and it won't hold the green. Oh, that too. Yeah, on the backside. Yeah, then you're like, oh no, I better not run it too much. Yeah, that's a reason. And then the pitching versus flop, it's similar where it's like, okay, this thing must be like I have no green to work with and it's sloping away. So now if I pitch it, it's not going to hold the green because these greens are so fast. Now, if you have that shot, you did bad course management because basically you should never have been on the short side of the hole. You should have been on the fat side of the green, we call it, or the safe side. And I'm always thinking about that when I'm golfing. I'm always trying to miss on the safer side of the hole because then it makes it for an easier short game shot. So if you're in a situation that you can't putt, you can't chip, you can't pitch, and you've got to flop it, then you probably shouldn't have been there in the first place. And for most people, flopping is really hard because it's like super open face shot. It's like a cut shot. It's like a cut shot in ping pong where the paddle's open. You're trying to cut the ball like this so that it has all this side spin to stop. It's like a sand shot. It's very easy though for you to go under it too much then and it not go anywhere, or blade it and it's gone. And so I would say that if I have to flop it, it's because I'm in a match play situation where I have to try to get up and down or the hole is a loss. Because most of the time I would rather be like, all right, look, let's call a spade a spade. I'm out of position. Like I need to just get a pitch shot onto the green, hope it holds the green. If it doesn't hold the green and I'm just on the fringe and I'm putting back, then fine. I'll take my bogey, my 2-putt bogey from there and move on with my life and try to birdie the next hole to make up for it. I don't want to try to flop it, be in the same place I already am because I went under it, or in the bunker or the water or whatever it is that's in front of me that I have to go over. And now I have a possibility of still having the same shot because I'm still above the hole. And now I'm sitting here and I'm maybe double bogey's a good score, you see. And so, yeah, the old adage of, putt when you can putt. And really, if your course management is good, you should never have to flop and you should never really have to pitch. You should really just be able to putt and chip because you always have green to work with.